Why, hello, lovely humans. I didn't realize I wasn't done with these. I don't know. I just kind of thought I was, but there's plenty left. So, Philomena Kunk, Moments of Wonder, climate change. Which, it's one of those things. It's funny. It's one of those things that no matter when you talk about it, it's relevant because it never stops. There's another thing. There's this particular character that an Argentinian caricaturist made, like, I think in the 40s, maybe the 50s. My mom used to read it when she was like 10. And it's this little character. She's a 5-year-old called Mafalda, and she's very political and blah, blah, blah. And it's just comic strips, right? And there's plenty of them. And when I was younger, I used to read them. And then recently I started reading them again. And there are several jokes of Mafalda's mom that comes back from the shops and she's complaining about prices changing and the inflation and it's ridiculous, the cost of living and blah, blah, blah. And that was from like the 40s. And it's so sad that that's still relevant and every time it's worse and worse and worse. And a global thing, I'm not just talking about where I am, just I know that's an everywhere thing and it's ridiculous. And that sucks. So, I don't know, man. Being human's tough. That's all I got. But climate change, relevant. It's hot as hell. A lot of you are freezing to death. It sucks. But it's real and it's here to stay. So let's see what Philomena has to say about it. Oh, man. I haven't seen a kunk anything in a while.
Our planet is changing, and not in a good way, like into a butterfly or a giant magic shoe. And we're all to blame. I don't like butterflies. I'm talking about climate change. 19 centuries ago, there was an industrial revolution which used coals. Coals is a fossil fuel, which means setting fire to dinosaurs. It's this dirty dinosaur gas which has been blamed for climate change. What's more?
Oh, wait, hold on, because we got to talk about it, dude. The ozone layer is healing or fixing itself or repairing or whatever word you want to use. I like the word healing because I like to think of Earth and stuff as alive. But that's a me thing. It's healing, and it is healing much faster, quicker. You guys can choose the words today. It's fine. But much quicker than scientists had like projected and tried to, figure out or whatever. A lot faster. So yeah, that's happening. When I was little, I was taught that it could never recuperate, and it was going to get worse, and when I was going to be an adult, there was going to be no ozone layer, and we were just going to be ozoneless at our own peril. But nah, it's healing, so I don't know how, what, where, or why, I don't know, because I would imagine it'd be worse than ever. I know, it makes sense, but
So many dinosaurs were burned for steam trains that nowadays there's almost no dinosaurs left. Rising temperatures are a worldwide problem. Experts say they're responsible for making the North Poles melt, meaning too much sea. Not everyone wants to live in the sea. You don't have to be a scientist to know that. You just have to have seen The Little Mermaid. Sure. She hated it. The government says we need to cut our greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. But if, like me, you don't have a greenhouse, they say you can reduce your carbon footprint by not flying and walking more. But my feet swell up when I walk, which is why I came here in a car. Storms, battery...
apparently also the carbon emission, blah, blah, blah. Taylor Swift is responsible. I've been informed by plenty of memes that she's responsible for about half of it, globally. Her and her private jet. There was memes going around. There was a girl that started, I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a girl, because you can track flight patterns of anybody. If it's in the air, it's tracked, and it's just public information. You can find a plane. And a girl started personally tracking Taylor Swift's plane, and the amount she uses her private jet and for the distances was just absolutely ridiculous. Like, she would go, around the corner to the shops in her private jet, and the girl made it public how much she used it, and the media and the internet just started doing what they do and making, hilarious jokes about it, and it was awesome. So apparently, I think she threatened to like sue the girl or whatever on absolutely no grounds whatsoever because there's no case there if it's public information. But I thought that was hilarious, dude. She got mad. But anyway, we all know who's mostly responsible.
The coast. Storms battering the coast. Tornadoes. Blizzards. Rain. Women in bikinis. Floods. If we keep discussing climate change at such an alarming rate, scientists predict the world's stock of weather footage will be exhausted by 2050.
Sure.
But not everyone thinks climate change is real. This hot topic has split the science community straight down the middle, 90-10. To hear both sides of this debate once and for all, I found one climate expert. Good afternoon. What are you?
My name's Andy Watson. I'm a marine, atmospheric and climate scientist.
How does weather actually work? And if you could make it snappy, because it's going to be on iPlayer.
Well, the atmosphere is constantly in motion. This motion means that you get winds. If the air is rising,
I'm going to need you to be a bit more snappy.
You get rain, you get snow.
Snappy. In one word.
Energy.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah.
The world's getting hotter, isn't it? But how can we stop ourselves from turning into steam? What do we do? Should we just start eating more salad and stuff like that?
It's certainly true. We will have to adapt to a warmer climate. And we will probably have to eat different things. Because
ice cream and stuff.
Well, certainly as the world gets warmer, you know...
Probably going to be an ice ban, though, isn't it? So we can't have ice lollies.
I don't think so. It's not that bad.
How hot is too hot? You know, I mean, will we be like going, ow, all the time?
I'm sorry, I'm pausing again, but that is an excellent question because there has been records these last few summers of places, these last few years of places that during summers, they got records of just how ridiculously hot it got. And I think, was it Pakistan? I can't remember exactly where, but in that area. A few years ago, they had or maybe last year, they had record, I think it was 50 degrees. 50, half of boiling point is water is insane. That is just crazy. So how hot is too hot is an excellent question because I mean, there are places that, okay, yeah, it was maybe one day, sure, but still 1 day is a lot, man. People died and stuff because we weren't made for those kind of temperatures. So that's crazy. That's crazy that we got there. We got to too much. So I'm guessing 50 is too much. But, you know, let's see
will we be like going, ow, all the time?
If global warming happens really slowly, then the world could probably adapt to being quite a lot warmer than it is.
And we'll be long gone by then, so...
Well, that's true, but you've got to think about, you know, our children and our children's children.
I'm not going to have kids, I don't think.
Well, some people
some people will. Yeah, but not until, their children's children, so... We don't so care, do we, about that?
Well...
There's a difference between thinking climate change is man-made and thinking climate change is made up. But I can't remember it because I'm too hot. And that might be a warning to us all. A global warning. Next time on Moments
just screw it. Oh, yeah, but no, these were...
of Wonder, I'll be finding out, where do fists come from?
Closing your hand, maybe? Dude, these are great. She's great. The writing's great. It's all great, dude. I don't know why I thought I was done with these. All right, I got plenty more, too. So cool. Anyway. Stay cool. And don't use your private plane. Oh, nothing. You know what? Screw it. Do whatever you want.